Claudia, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm fine.
Did you have trouble getting here? Or you got here fine?
Traffic was okay today.
Okay, so we just gonna reiterate what we talked about at the end of the last session. Is it still okay for us to record the session today?
Yes, that's fine.
Yes, okay. So how was your visit with Dr. Bournes dealing with your depression?
That was fine. She just told me that the stress and stuff wasn't good for the baby, so whatever it is, we really need to work on it and get it under control because we don't want nothing to happen to the baby. So that's what we're working on now. But everything else was fine, like all my vitals and stuff, all that was fine. She just said the stress levels were a little high and it wasn't good for the baby.
And do you feel like those sessions are helping you?
They are.
Okay. So we just gonna do a brief overview of the goals we had put in place. One of the goals was to learn to communicate with your family. How is that going?
That has actually went pretty well. We have been sitting down and talking more, and we can communicate better than we used to. We ain't arguing like all the time. And they are actually like realizing that I am becoming an adult. Well, I can take care of my responsibilities. And it's been pretty good to have them listen to me without being so judging and just giving all their feedback and not listen to what I have to say. So that has been helping us become more close as a family.
Okay, so I hear you saying that everything's pretty much improving and it's getting better, and you feel like your family's kind of coming to the point where they can support you.
Right, they are. We actually, our last talk last week when I was telling you about they realized that the baby was not gonna stop me from doing all the things that they thought it was, like finishing school and going to college, getting a better job and stuff. Like, I'm almost gonna be done with high school in like 2 months, and I'm like in the top 10 of my class. So they realized that I could still do this and become a mother at the same time.
And I heard you say you're in the top 10. How do you feel about that? Like, how do you emotionally feel about that accomplishment?
Honestly, I'm really proud of myself because I thought that the stuff that they was telling me about I wasn't gonna finish school, the baby was gonna ruin my life, and I was so depressed about that, and that's what had me down to where my grades had started dropping. But then when I thought about it and I motivated myself, and of course the sessions been helping, I had to pick myself back up, and I'm really happy about that.
Okay, and how do you feel being that it's almost time for your baby to come?
I'm nervous, but I'm ready. I think since the baby come after school is over with, so I just have the baby to focus on until I feel like I'm ready to start college. So I think I'm ready. But I'm still gonna be nervous.
I feel that. Do you feel like your family will still have the same attitude that they have right now? Like, will they still be a support system, or do you think it'll be different after the baby comes?
I honestly don't know, but I hope they stay going forward with the progress, because it's actually great to have them like support me and be ready to be with the baby and see the baby and stuff. Like, me and my mom actually sit down and we talk a little more than we supposed to, like with the sessions that we said 15 minutes and stuff. Like, we actually now can have an hour conversations, just me and her, and she just asked me about like how I'm feeling with the pregnancy and what the baby's doing now and stuff like that. And we just have a closer bond now, and I'm thankful for that.
So I hear you saying that your mom is more involved. She's more caring. She wants to know more about what's going on.
Right, she do, and I think it's great that we're like that now, because I was afraid that she wasn't gonna step up and be a good grandmother because she wasn't okay with it, and I like it now though.
Okay. So do you feel like you're ultimately at your goal, or you're still in progress to get to your goal?
We're still in progress.
Okay.
I think that the more we open up with each other and the more we sit around and we talk, it can become better and better, but it's still room for improvement. So that's a great help.
Okay, so is there any other goals that you would like to put into play?
Yeah, with like after my baby is born, like hopefully finding some type of daycare and stuff, like get help with that, and so I can go to work, and now I will have more money and stuff to take care of my child. Even though me and my mom and them getting on a great page, like I don't want them to feel like they have to provide for me and my child, because that was the problem of them saying that the child is gonna hold me back. So I would rather be able to provide on my own and work towards getting jobs and do it on my own.
So I hear you saying that you want to be pretty much like independent. Show them that you can do this by yourself. You can get a job, you know, provide for your baby, you know, with their help, but also kind of doing it on your own.
Correct, yeah, because they just like, they're mean sometimes, so I just wanna just do it on my own a lot. But like I say, we progressing one day at a time.
Can you provide me with like a scenario? Like, what do you mean by them being mean?
Well, like I say, like they tell me like little things about who gonna watch your baby when you finish with school. You think you gonna get a job? Who gonna watch the baby? And it's like, okay, I'm gonna go find somebody to. I'm gonna do a daycare or something. But then they be like, oh, who gonna pay for it? It's like always some snappy little comebacks. So I'm just grow into that and develop on how to do it myself.
And how do you deal with these negative comments, or does it affect you at all?
Well, yeah, but I'm working on it to where I don't let it get to me as much. Cause at first it was like affecting me to where I almost didn't want my baby anymore. I thought like the best decision would be like an abortion or adoption or something, but it's fine now.
So what made you feel like adoption or an abortion was the best decision?
Because they used to make me feel like I wasn't gonna be a good mother, like I couldn't take care of my child. So I felt like I needed to provide my child with their best care. So I felt like adoption would have been the best option, but the more my child grows, the more I love it, and I'ma just do what's right.
So what made you not turn away from your original decision?
My second ultrasound in my second trimester, it was like I saw and I heard the heartbeat and everything, and my mom actually went to that appointment with me since we've been getting closer, and she was crying and I was crying, and we loved it. And we was like, we're not gonna do the adoption no more.
Well, that's good. That's good that your mom is there to support you. You have that support system. Your relationship is getting better, and is also helping you, and not putting stress on you, and also not putting stress on your child. So that is very, very good. Is there any other goals that you would like to work towards?
No, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay. Well, this session was really, really good. I hope that you still, you know, working towards your goals, you know, within these sessions, and we can reach those goals. I wish we get to the point where, you know, you have your mom's full support, and you can do everything that, you know, you want to do. So that's really good. So are we still good to meet next week?
Yes,
Is that good?
that's fine.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming today.
All right.